This will be a reading for Virgo. In the headspace, we have the Six of Swords. In the emotional space, we have the Page of Cups. And in the environment, we have the Page of Swords. So, headspace here, there's a thought about moving on or moving away from an idea or a belief that you had. This belief or idea did cause some type of conflict. It may not even be your belief or idea, it may be someone else's, but it did cause conflict, and it was very it was very hard to navigate with the communicational aspect of this and how your thoughts and ideas related to this. So there was a lot of contradiction. There was a lot of words that were spoken that were taken out of context. I don't know if there's any way to repair this, and I feel like the only way to move forward, or you're thinking the only way to move forward, is to completely move on from this and to let it go and to start somewhere new and to do something new. In saying that, you are still like looking behind you, in a sense, like you're still looking in the rearview mirror in the environment. And you know, if this is to do with a verbal conflict or a verbal altercation with someone, it could be online, it could be, you know, just text messages, or just, it feels more, it doesn't feel necessarily face to face, or this could have occurred, or there's parts of this that could have occurred face to face, but most of it feels like it's something that's done, you know, behind the scenes in some sort. So text messages or passive aggressive comments that have been made, whether you towards them or them towards you. This is feeling like you are looking at those conversations in some way with the Page of Swords. You're observing them in the environment. You're looking back at things. You're observing things. You're looking back at the rearview mirror and saying, should I turn around? But I don't feel like you're going to. It's just a question at the moment. With the Page of Cups in the emotional space, there is a lot of emotional naivety around this. You're not really sure how to feel. You're not really sure how to elaborate your feelings on this either. There's a little bit of shallowness when it comes to how you feel about this as well. If you are thinking about an apology or wanting to apologize emotionally, there is a bit of lack of accountability in your emotional space. You don't feel like you owe this person too much. This particular deck, the Page of Cups, is standing on their cape, and it looks like they're going to trip over. So emotionally, you feel like there's a sense of embarrassment. Either you're feeling secondhand embarrassment, or you feel embarrassed about apologizing, or about this emotional connection, or about coming to this emotionally. But there is feelings here. What are these feelings? The Ace of Cups. So again, a brand new feeling, some type of inspiration emotionally. Wanting to start afresh. The contradiction in this energy is emotionally you're wanting to start afresh. Mentally, you're moving away. I don't usually say this, but I do see the red flags, the red, like little lace on the sword. So there is something about red flags here. So emotionally, you want to start something new. Mentally, you want to move away. But in the environment, the actions you're actually taking in the environment are not conducive to emotionally how you're feeling or thinking. So there's a misalignment here with the actions you're taking and your actual feelings or thoughts around this here. The King of Wands in the emotional space, again, this is a very prideful energy, someone who is very confident in the actions they are taking. If you are looking back in the rearview mirror, you're doing it secretly. No one can actually see through any type of facade you have going on at the moment. Take this as you will. This could be you, Virgo, or this could be someone towards you. I'm just reading it as how I'm seeing it. So headspace, heart space, reality. This is a Virgo reading. So take it as you will. But this is someone who in the environment is definitely very stubborn. They feel very stable with the choices they make. They feel like they know what they're doing. They follow their intuition really well. They're very healthy. They're very fit. They have a lot of good ideas when it comes to their energy, their motivation, their movement forward. They have a lot of knowledge around their stability and how they got to where they are. But there is a lot of arrogance with this Page of Swords and King of Wands here as well. So the Six of Swords in the headspace. What are you moving towards? Okay, so you're moving towards a conversation with someone. You may want to share how you feel. Again, with this indication of this red cord here, it feels like you're taking this Three of Swords with you, and you've got two sets of hurt here. Either your set of hurt or their set of hurt, or both. Sorry, both sets of hurt. So you've got two sets of hurt here. This could be to do with two people, or just you and them, or two things that have hurt you. And there's this illusion that you're moving away. You may have told them that you're ending this. They may have been communicating with you that they have ended it. There's been a communication here of some sort where someone believes that the other person is not playing games anymore. They are not involved with this anymore. They are not interested. They are stepping back from this. But mentally, you are thinking about coming forward and having a conversation with this person that is quite painful in some way. So either you want to cause pain, or you want to bring up the pain, or you want to resolve the pain. Emotionally, you do want to start something new here with the King of Cups, because you want to find some type of stability. You want to mature with this emotionally. You don't like the feeling of feeling embarrassed or feeling like you're clumsy in your emotions in any way. So you may want to emotionally, like, again, it feels very illusionary. You may want to give something emotionally here, or offer something emotionally to feel stable within yourself. It has nothing to do with the other person. It's how you feel within yourself. Again, Virgo, please take this as you will. But there's this emotional wanting or transition here where you want to feel stable emotionally. In the environment, you want to be seen as someone who is stable with their actions they are taking, and you feel like to do that, there needs to be some recognition of the hurt that's caused. Ultimately, there is a change that's coming. I feel like this change is out of your hands. I feel like the truth will come out eventually. There is something here about the swords being quite truthful and quite expressive. So eventually everything will be broken down in some way. There is knowledge here as well with the books. And you may be this may be something that you're observing as well, and it's just you're watching it all unfold. But with the Wheel of Fortune, this is something that's bound to happen. The wheel is bound to turn. This is a change of events, a change of luck, a change of circumstances in some way. You may have taken your hands off the wheel and let God take the wheel here. You may be holding on to this hurt still, but you are maturing emotionally. It just does feel like there's this underlying energy here of someone's intentions are not lining up to their actions, their emotions, and how they think. So whether that's you or them, whether you're picking up on them or this is you, someone's actions are not lining up. Someone's emotions are not lining up. Their intentions are not pure. And they're keeping it to themselves. But something is definitely going to change. There is going to be a series of events, a situation here, which is going to break someone's character, break someone's mold. What exactly is this change? And it's nothing, no one is in charge of this change. This is something that's going to happen that is out of anyone's hands, physical hands. This will be creation, God, universe of some sort, and it's to do with your time, your energy, and your resources, to do with an opportunity. Someone's going to get an opportunity, and that opportunity is going to change everything. There's a physical opportunity that's going to change everything here. Thank you, Virgo. If you want to contact me for a personal personal reading or anything like that, please go to my website and contact me there. Thank you. Bye.